Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Rush Rally 3 video. We are jumping into our video for our best run in live event 3. And I'm not too stoked to post this one. I kind of messed up with this event. While this video is my best run, it's definitely not the best that I could have done. I know, it was painful to leave this event knowing that I left quite a bit on the table. There's a big yikes off the bat. You'll see a lot of things, just like stupid mistakes like that throughout this run. And I screenshotted the result that we got where it says like you finished whatever place out of however many people. So that'll be at the end of the video. We ended up finishing 17th out of X number of people, and so I know I can get a lot better, and I think the top time was about 4 minutes and 30 seconds from the same guy as always. I don't know how he does it. And so our time in this video was like almost exactly 5 minutes. I think it was like 5 minutes and 8/10 or something like that. And so that's obviously just about 30 seconds exactly off of the top time. And if you take the fact that there's 5 laps, you essentially have to be, or I essentially have to be, what is that, 30 divided by 5 is 6, so about 6 seconds faster each lap compared to what you're seeing here right now. And so just knowing the number of mistakes I made, little things like driving straight into that wall off the bat, I know that, I don't know if I'd shave off 6 seconds. It's definitely harder than it sounds. 6 seconds sounds like nothing across a minute-long lap, essentially. And, I think I could definitely shave a couple seconds off of each lap here overall. And I think I definitely could have done better in 17th place, but this is where we ended up. I just didn't realize, well, I did realize when the event ended, but I guess I didn't make a strong enough mental note of it, like, hey, the event ends at this time and I got to get my runs in before that time. And so I kind of just forgot about it. And so, I logged in, sat down to do a couple more attempts, see if we could improve our time. And it was like, oh, you finished 17th. I was like, oh, I guess I kind of missed this event. So, not too excited to post this one, but it is what it is. Take it for what it's worth. 5-minute run here. Maybe it helps you, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But yeah, the style of this event is kind of interesting. Obviously, we're just on our 3rd live event, so there hasn't been many chances for many different styles of events. But this is obviously the first one with a bunch of laps around a track here. And so, obviously, I think it rewards consistency in that regard. You do have to be fast, obviously, but you also have to be consistently fast. And it's interesting because you could have a absolute perfect run for 4 out of the 5 laps, even 75% of the way through that last lap, and you have the most perfect run ever, and you make one little mistake going around one corner and it just completely ruins all of that work. And that's like 4 to 5 minutes worth of work. And so if you mess up there, it's like that time is just wasted basically because of one little mistake. So definitely rewards consistency in that regard. You got to be careful around each corner. You can mess up your whole event run basically just by making one little mistake. And obviously it's like that for the other live events as well. Don't get me wrong, obviously, you need to be fast and consistently fast in everything, every single event, every single stage that you do. But it's just so much easier to do like a 40-second, 1 minute, 2 minute long, even, a minute and a half long stage or whatever they average out to recently. And, have a little mistake and just do retry, have a little mistake, retry, have a little mistake, retry. And I think some of the events in the future will be experimenting with not being able to retry. I think I saw that in the Facebook group. I don't remember exactly, so don't quote me on that. But I mentioned it in one of the previous live event videos. I think it would be cool. I think it might have been live event 1. Obviously, since this is the 3rd, there's only 2 up there. Should be easy to find, but I think I briefly mentioned that it would be more competitive to not be able to retry a stage. I think I mentioned that, yeah, in the first live event was like a 6-stage event, and so with that one you could just retry each stage until you get a good score, then move on to the next stage. And so I think it would reward consistency and be more competitive if, you know, you had to live with your mistakes on each stage. You could have a perfect stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, completely mess up stage 4, have a good stage 5, stage 6, and you know, you're left with your time at the end of it, as opposed to having those first 3 perfect stages, then messing up stage 4, but being able to retry and be like, hey, that never happened. So, you know, I can see arguments for both sides. I'm definitely not making a case, just providing a train of thought. But there is the screen with our finishing place. Went over the leaderboard super quick there. Yeah, 17th out of 130 players. I guess that contributes to some like overall live event standing score that we get. And so, yeah, I don't care too much. Not like super competitive, but definitely left on a lot on the table with this one, and could have got some more points for that overall leaderboard. But we'll work on it. We'll pay more attention to the ending times of future live events, and I'll be back with videos on those. I know some of you guys are enjoying the series. Would love to see some other racers post their videos as well, so feel free to share your links or whatever in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.